the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Should we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean,
Really?
shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do with it, but good shows are everlasting.
That's what you're doing now. You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity. What is inspiring you, and as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right? And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but I'm just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too. It's really fun.
We're here anytime you want to make those announcements.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll figure out, we'll get in touch then. Yeah.
Thrilled to have you here as well.
All right, so today is April 12, 2024. It is 1:26 p.m. So I want to continue with the recording. I told you in my last video that I was going to go over this because it's a long thread and it needs to be on a video by itself because there's a lot of video clips that I want to review with you. And for some of you, like myself, who was not following Meghan prior marrying Harry, it's just that I very rarely I follow people, okay? So now that I'm sharing stuff about her with you and I came across it, so I thought I'll share it with you because some of you may not have seen some of those clips. Okay, so let's get started. Amazing thread here. If you wonder why we are so excited about Meghan's new cooking show, it's because we follow her journey with food and cooking for years. Okay, these are the true squaddies from Tig's Day. Okay, so she retweeted that. This is where the thread is, and then I'll come back. Oh, that's the only comment under it. Okay, the documentation of Meghan's life prior to meeting Harry is her saving grace. She has been very consistent with things that she's passionate about. That is true. That is true. In one of my videos, I don't think I said it. Maybe I did, or I wrote it on the screen, and I said she came with an army marrying into the institution. Meanwhile, the institution was doing like Stone Age type of espionage kind of thing to discover who she is, to create their narrative about her. Meanwhile, she came in with 3 million plus followers from IG. Okay, these are the true squad who was making the noise way before I started, because I used to take little pics here and there, pick meaning take a look at the headlines, what are they talking about her, because I was so happy for her that she married into a family that I thought who had integrity. But every time I read the headlines, it's just negative. And then it is because of her. I went back on Twitter. I had my Twitter account, my main Twitter account, since 2009. I never touched it afterward. So it was like 2018, maybe 9 years later, maybe 2018, 2019, probably could have been 2020. That's when I went back on Twitter to say, let me see who else was talking about her, because the nonsense that I was seeing, it's unbelievable. Meanwhile, the squad were already on it. Her 3+ million followers were already on it. Okay, so there's the thread. Let's go into it. Okay, it started from way on top. Or is that the top one? Yes, that's the top one. Okay, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has always had passion for cooking. Through the last 10+ years, she participated in many culinary projects. A thread. Okay, in 2016, Meghan appeared as a guest judge on the cooking show Chopped Jr., where she gave her commentary on young chefs' skills. Okay, some of these video clips, I covered them on my last video. Maybe I'll cut it and put it here. I don't know, but let's review. 48 seconds. I just don't want to keep making screenshots. My computer's going to be full.
Meghan Markle, welcome.
Thank you. So excited to be here.
Meghan Markle, food judge. The future princess appeared as a judge on the Food Network show Chopped Jr. The year was 2016.
Growing up, your fondest memories, at least for me, are in the kitchen.
Meghan was honest but nice about this youngster's dish.
Unfortunately, the yogurt sauce didn't really fit with everything else that we had going on the plate. But I will say, I really enjoyed eating your food. This dish reminded me of the kind of food that I grew up eating in California, like that real sort of farm-to-table, fresh, really simple ingredients.
That was my goal there.
Macy Boosin, what?
I just remember thinking, oh my god, she's really pretty. She was just like a really positive person. Like, she wasn't like intimidating or scary at all.
Beauty, brains, and she loves food.
Meghan Markle, welcome.
Thank you.
So it's playing again. It's playing again. So let's go to the next one. Okay, let's pause. In 2013, Meghan took part in the daytime talk show Home and Family on Hallmark Channel, where she was preparing tacos. Okay, 1 minute and 33 seconds.
We are back with actress and now newly appointed foodie, because Meghan Markle is here and she's going to go to work in our kitchen and she's going to show us how to make meatless tacos for our Taco Tuesday night soiree.
Yeah, and I have to say, it smells absolutely delicious, and you're using all these wonderful, healthy ingredients, which I'm sure the good doctor will approve of.
Thumbs up.
I got 2 thumbs up from him, so this is great. And how do we get started with this?
Off to a good start. We are going to just saute a little bit of chopped red onions in the pan. Use coconut oil or a little bit of olive oil to start with. I love using coconut oil, by the way.
Why do you
doctor will attest to it.
Yes, explain to us the health benefits of coconut oil.
You know, so my understanding, it helps to lower your cholesterol, Some other ones.
It's also great, compared with cooking olive oil, you can't cook it at a high temperature, otherwise it goes rancid, it gets bad.
Right.
Coconut oil is great for that.
Yeah, anything at a high temperature. Yeah, so we're going to use it also for these peppers later, but we're going to add some garlic, just chopped garlic right in there. And then, yeah, a couple other seasoning blends, some oregano, some cumin. You probably have these in your cupboard. Most people have these things, I think. Toss some of that in there. I think the cumin, I go a little heavy-handed on it, to be honest.
Because it has a great flavor.
It really does, a nice smokiness. And then salt and pepper, the usual suspects.
That's me.
Here we go.
That's me. Salt and pepper will just do it fine for me. It's almost done.
Like a true
Right, there we go. Yeah. And we like things really spicy in our house, do you guys?
Okay, so that's that. It's not that long. It's 1 minute and 33 seconds. The next one, this one I share on my last video as well. In July 2016, the future Duchess appeared on a cooking segment of the Today Food Show. She was making a grilled Caesar with shrimp. Okay, let's listen. 42 seconds.
Tig, Meghan, nice to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We're making something unusual here. People don't think of this. We're talking about salad on the grill.
That's right.
Let's start with this. Well, here's the ingredient panel. What do we need to know?
So really simple. I mean, we're just talking about, we're going to do a nice grilled romaine salad with grilled shrimp on it. So we have Italian seasoning, fresh red chili flakes, honey. You can do any sort of dressing you want, Caesar, whatever else. So we'll start with just marinating the shrimp, which is really easy. Toss your shrimp in there, a little bit of olive oil. Do some lemon, you can put some salt in there, all of our seasonings here.
How long in advance do you do this?
You can do it an hour in advance, and you definitely want to put it in the fridge, just let it sort of marinate for a bit. But again, you just want to infuse that flavor in there. Really simple.
Before you Tig, Meghan,
Okay,
nice to see you.
so that's that. No, there was more. The last one that I shared, there was more because they went on the grill. Maybe I'll insert the other one that I had on video, the previous one that I recorded in the middle of the night. This one is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Meghan is doing what she likes, and I'm looking forward to the cooking show on Netflix. Okay, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. There'll be a screenshot.
That's right.
Let's start with this. Well, here's the ingredient panel. What do we need to know?
So really simple. I mean, we're just talking about, we're going to do a nice grilled romaine salad with grilled shrimp on it. So we have Italian seasoning, fresh red chili flakes, honey. You can do any sort of dressing you want, Caesar, whatever else. So we'll start with just marinating the shrimp, which is really easy. Toss your shrimp in there, a little bit of olive oil. Do some lemon, you can put some salt in there.
I'm laughing because Harry is eating well right now. Harry has been eating well. Look at this. Even in their interview, engagement interview, they were grilling chicken or something like that.
It happened a few weeks ago, earlier this month, here at our cottage. Just a standard, typical night for us.
It's a cozy night. It was what we're doing, just roasting chicken and
Roasting
having
chicken, trying to roast chicken.
trying to roast a chicken. And it
So Harry, Princess Diana, you did your job. And thank God Harry was able to open his antenna to listen to his senses and do what was right for himself. Okay, because if he was listening to the rest of his family,
Without credit, I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
the royal rights or whatever, they were gonna lead him to self-destruction. Okay, so let's continue. Listen.
All of our seasonings here.
How long in advance do you do this?
You can do it an hour in advance, and you definitely want to put it in the fridge, just let it sort of marinate for a bit. But again, you just want to infuse that flavor in there. Really simple.
Before you actually cook the shrimp, what temperature do you like them to be at?
You know, if you keep it in the fridge, I would say let it rest a little bit. You don't want to ever put any cold protein directly on a hot surface. It'll just make the meat tougher.
A little bit of room temperature?
Exactly. So just let it just come down just a little bit so it's not too cold.
Okay, so we're going to pop those on the grill in a
One thing I like to do when I marinate my meat, chicken, sometimes I share them with you. I would take pictures and put on my community board. I will do it overnight. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of them on my freezer right now. I will do a good amount, season it, and then put it in one of those containers. The one that I'm about to use, I will leave it in the fridge overnight, and then the rest in the freezer. When I'm gonna use the one in the freezer, I put it out the day before and to let it defrost. Okay, but let's continue. I'm not a great cook, I'm telling you. I do this for my kids. Me, salt and pepper, I'm good. Okay, but let's continue.
Exactly. So we're gonna pretend like the magic of TV. They've been marinating for a bit, but then the lettuces, and this is what I love. You can grill lettuce, and it has the most amazing
I've
flavor.
never heard of that.
It holds up. Yeah, you can grill radicchio, kale, whatever you want. So what's great is you just want to have it lengthwise, so that it ends up still keeping that base on there. Because ultimately, you can end up holding it like a handheld salad.
Okay.
Right. So we'll take a couple of the pieces out from the middle to create a bit of a boat to put our ingredients in. We'll have that there. They're excited about this.
Very
salad.
happy about grilling lettuce here.
Exactly. Do a little bit of olive oil all around here. Get them ready for the grill. A little bit of salt. And then we can take this with our shrimp over to the grill.
We don't need tongs, I guess. Oh, I have
Here we
some
go.
tongs just in case. All right.
Just in case.
Are we doing those? Well, let's do the shrimp first.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So you're gonna let those grill, shrimp cook up so quickly, so
Right.
maybe like a minute or two each side.
Okay.
And at the same time on low heat, you can have your lettuces olive oil side down, put those on there. They're gonna cook really quickly. But again, because it's a sturdy lettuce, it's not gonna break down. You'll get a nice char mark like this.
Here's what it looks like when you've had them grilled for a little while.
Yeah.
We're going to put these together in a second. You like croutons, so you got some bread on the grill as well.
Exactly. So we're gonna just have our bread there, let it grill up. We're gonna end up pounding that down so it's
Okay, so the squad, I'm telling you, the squad are good. Uncovered things that happened already. So let's see what some of the comments under it. So maybe I'll put it. Okay, so let's continue. In 2014, Meghan was part of a Haley Duff's Real Girls Kitchen project where she tried different food at Brooklyn Brine. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, all of these are brand new to me as of today, with the exception, well, the videos that I shared earlier, I saw them when I first recorded them. Okay, so the squad are sharing their stuff.
The go-to place in Brooklyn for anything and everything, pickles. Elena brings out this awesome dish of all these different pickled vegetables for us to try. She's got cauliflower and okra and scapes, which I don't think I'd ever even tried a scape in my life. I'm really excited about this situation.
Yeah,
the thyme in it?
That's
really nice.
It's an herbs cauliflower. It almost reminds me of stuffing or Thanksgiving.
Wow,
So
okay.
you guys have your little mix here. And there's caramelized onions, like you said.
Cheers, girl.
Oh wow, that's got really nice flavor.
Yeah.
It is like Thanksgiving.
Right?
See, I'm interested in the okra situation
Go
here.
for the okra. This is a Spanish style okra, so I put fresh oregano, garlic, onion, a lot of cumin seed.
Bottoms up.
Here we go.
I love okra.
Tastes
It gets better and better as you go.
Smokiness.
It's usually a texture thing for people.
People don't like that sliminess on the inside of okra. I love it.
But I love that it's really crunchy too.
Me, I love my okra to be somewhat, it's like it just touched the stove. Okay, just a small little stir fry and I'm done. Too soft doesn't get me. Not just okra that's like that for me. Any type of food that's overcooked or too soft makes me want to throw up. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, we don't cook
That's
it
just
at all.
a raw dog okra right there.
There you go.
They were all so good, and she's just like this mad magician.
This is the whiskey sour pickle.
This is the one I've been wanting to try.
Right, so this does have a little bit of a heat to it. It's finished with rye whiskey, so give it a go.
Yes, this is good. Oh, pickle down.
Get in there with me. I'm like, get in.
Really good.
It is kind of similar to that one.
Right.
With like a serious
It's
kick at
different.
the end.
Yeah. And it's really popular here in Brooklyn.
And then
to
all
use
the
that
guys at the
whiskey.
bar are like, your breath smells so good.
I would like to see more of that. That is so funny. Yeah, the other day I shared some stuff with the squad on, I don't know if I did it on my community board, but I share it on Twitter because there's one of the squad, I believe she's in the UK. I'm not 100% sure. She was sharing a lot of food, different type of food. She either cook or just images. She grabbed someplace and show. And prior to that, it will probably be maybe 2 weeks prior to that, I was craving okra. And each time I went to buy okra, the ones that I was seeing, they didn't look good. So I didn't bother buying them until my husband went shopping and he saw it. He took pictures, sending to me and everything. And I got it. And when I finally made it, I took picture of it and shared it on Twitter. Okay, so let's go to the next one. That's my story with okra recently. Okay, in 2015 video with Canada's fashion magazine Flair, Meghan shared her grandma's recipe for toast with slow-cooked apple butter and ricotta garnished with almond. Okay, 1 minute and 57 seconds. Just know when you don't hear any sound or I put a different sound that you probably hear in my videos before, it's because there's a music there and I cannot just play it. YouTube will give me some copyright issues with it. Okay? So let's listen.
Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm in the kitchen today for the latest edition of Cooking with Flair, the series where we cook the runway. And today I'm cooking with Meghan Markle, the star of the hit TV show Suits and the founder of the lifestyle blog The Pig. So today we're making toast, a very fancy version of toast.
Yes, but it doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Like fancy, I think, sometimes people feel like that's really daunting, but it's not. It's just trying to find a way to add an extra twist to make something that's ordinary a little bit more extraordinary. So it's pretty simple. We would start with like a great country bread or seeded bread. You can toast that if you want to pop that in there. It is inspired by my grandma's apple butter recipe, which I have just tweaked a little bit. And
shout out to Grandma in heaven. You're doing your thing and your granddaughter is giving you some shout out. I hope you and Princess Diana are in heaven together and watching these two, Meghan and Harry, do their thing and continue to protect them. All right, sidetrack, let's continue.
Modernized.
So tell me about The Pig. It's a very different kind of lifestyle blog.
Thank you. I started about 1.5 years ago and I wanted to have just a hub for a really inspired lifestyle, from fashion, travel, beauty, great TikToks that I do with celebrities and influencers. All right, so it looks like our toast is ready. Can you grab that for me? We can start putting this together. I like to start with the apple butter, but we could do it either way. I just took some ricotta, blended a little bit of lemon juice, a little lemon zest, and some crunchy Marcona almonds.
So what are your feelings about pajama dressing?
I love it. It sort of speaks to that California relaxed feeling that I've grown up with, just taken up to a really chic level. So the idea of doing like a silk pajama blouse, even with your monogram on the side, right? With like great jeans or that with a blazer. The whole look, I think, if you can pull it off and no one's gonna say that you actually look like you should still be in bed, go for it.
Like I used to say at the beginning of some of my videos on PYTE, actually this channel, I used to call her Valley Girl. So she just remind me of some of the things I said randomly. A lot of crazy things I've said randomly. Let's continue.
All right.
Cheers!
Toasty bell toast.
It's really good.
That's where the squad got that GIF. Oh my god, I found. There's a music there, so let's go to the next one. So that's why the squad got that little dancing thing. Like right here. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's pause. Meghan also appeared on Hell's Kitchen Show, season 14. Okay, this one is only 17 seconds.
Hell's Kitchen is the place to be in Los Angeles for this much anticipated showdown between T and Meghan.
T and Meghan. Alright, so she is very short. There's this one, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. In 2018, the Duchess of Sussex helped to create the Together cookbook. It was filled with recipes shared by women of London's Hub Community Kitchen who cooked for their families after the Grenfell Tower fire displaced them from their homes. The book was a bestseller. Okay, 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
Together is a cookbook, but it's also the story of a West London community who gathered together in a kitchen and discovered the healing power of sharing food.
Cooking for me is everything. I love to see people gathering on one table.
I love to cook. I love to feed people.
In January 2018, as I was settling into my new home of London, I met a group of women whose community had been affected by the Grenfell fire. They had decided to get together to cook fresh food for their families and their neighbors.
After the fire, it was somewhere where they could make food to take back to their hotel room where we don't have facilities to cook. It was sort of comforting comforting to be able to do that, and the kitchen gave them the opportunity to do it.
It's quite nice to have a sense of belonging. You feel comfortable.
And so, for 2 days every week, these women were able to cook and share their delicious recipes together.
We've called the kitchen the Hub Community Kitchen because in Arabic, Hub means love, and we share love.
It's like one family now. We are sharing food, sharing happiness, sadness, everything.
I think food can bring back memories, and even the smell of food can bring back childhood comfort.
I immediately felt connected to this community kitchen. Like these women, I'm passionate about food and cooking as a way of strengthening communities.
She asked me, how many days do you offer this service? And I said 2 days a week. And her straight question was, why not 7 days, Hira? And I said, funding. So she goes, we can do a cookbook.
We sit together, we eat together, we enjoy the time together. Never mind where are you from, which color you are, which language you talk is something amazing.
So I'm proud to be supporting this cookbook, Together, which features delicious recipes from the women of the Hub community.
Okay, so that's that. As I was this is why sometimes I like to pause when the thought comes to me. So I was thinking of some stuff, and then now I can't think of it. I guess okay, two things. One, when I share this, I have to disrupt the flow of the video. I'll be putting the cookbook as the screenshot. Anyway, let's continue. All right, the next one. After the release of the book, the Duchess additionally visited the Hub Community Kitchen to cook with the women there again. All right, so there's that here. That's a picture. Okay, this is a video. In 2016, USA Network partnered with Eater and Lexus to create the tasty mini-series Power Lunch with Meghan. Meghan visited New York City's finest restaurant in search of the best power lunch spot. In this episode, she visited the iconic 21 Club Part 1. Okay, so let's see here. 2 minutes.
There is like a little bit of an art to the slurping of it too, right?
Oh yeah, just get close to the bowl, slurp it. There you go. That's good. That's good.
So I am obsessed with food. But as an actor constantly on the go, for me to get to sit down and enjoy lunch at some of the best restaurants is a rare treat. And even better, to do it with some of the best chefs in New York.
Chef Lloyd, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad for you to be here.
It's such an institution in New York. I feel like it's one of the best power lunch spots. I mean, what would you tell people that you're known for here?
Definitely ramen. It's the classic Ippudo ramen. You can get it at any Ippudo in the world, and the taste will be very... Ready to learn how to make ramen?
Yes, yes, please.
First, we set up the bowl with the PYTE, it's like the flavor base. This is another secret recipe. Now we just cook the noodles and then assemble. What you want to do is put 1 or 2 pieces of that cabbage right there in the center. Okay, grab a scoop of the scallions.
How's
there
that?
you go. Perfect.
Right on top?
On the left side.
Oh my goodness. I love that there's a specific place that everything goes. Okay, great.
And then this is the kikurage, or it's called wood ear mushroom. So
Kikurage?
just grab a little bit.
That is true.
Next we're going to do...
I never really thought about that. Whenever we go to that ramen place, it's usually on the side, and then the egg is on top, half of an egg. Okay, but let's continue.
Or pork belly chashu, so just want 2 pieces.
Okay.
You can put it in the front. Yeah, this is the umami paste.
Yes.
So
This I love. I love that umami flavor. It's amazing. It looks like
Wait a
it'd be really
second, wait a
spicy, but
second.
It's not.
The pants that she's wearing, she wore with, there's one image, I just love that image of her and Harry coming through somewhere in the UK, one of those palaces, coming through a door. I just love that picture. I'll share it with you. And then later on, I'll rewind it slightly to show you the pants. Hopefully, it shares again. Well, the video's almost done.
It's really just that umami.
Yeah, it's also color. Yeah, right in the middle.
There it is.
Right, so
Come on. There's the pants. She wore that pants in one of those iconic images that I love when she was in the UK. All right, so let's continue.
The focal point in the center. This is the garlic oil. Scoop it, yep, and then put it right there in the left side. Perfect. There you you go. It's your first bowl of your akamara.
Okay, so there's the pants again, like right here. Okay, some of the buttons are on the shirt, but when you look at the buttons on the side, let's see.
Garlic oil. And just scoop it. Yep, and then put it right there in the left side. Perfect.
Right.
There you go. It's your first bowl.
Oh damn. Anyway, you see what I'm talking about. Oh, so there's more. Power Lunch with Meghan Markle generated impressive engagement on both usanetwork.com and eater.com. For usanetwork.com, 2 of the videos in the series rank among the top 10 most viewed short form clips on the site, part 2. All right, so these are the 2 squaddies, 1 minute and 46 seconds.
Just that umami flavor.
Yeah, it's also color. Yeah, right in the middle. Okay. Right. So
Wait a second.
That's the focal point in the center.
It's playing again.
This is the garlic oil. And just scoop it. Yep, and then put it right there.
That's a short part. Okay.
Perfect.
Right.
There you go. It's your first.
There's the pants. There's the pants. Oh, what happened?
Yeah, right in the middle. Left
Like
side.
right here.
Left side. Perfect.
Right.
There you go. It's your first bowl of akamara.
Yeah! I'm so excited. My first ramen that I've ever made, right here in Foodie. I'm amazed by how fast it is to make it. Right?
Yeah, everything takes a long time to prep. Like, for instance, the soup will take 2 days to make.
Wow.
So that's
There's
why
the pants.
when we make it online, it's just ready to be assembled.
Yeah, and the assemblies, that quick turnaround, so you can have a really fast power lunch to be in and out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's amazing. I almost feel like when you have something like this, it's like a hug in a bowl. It's just like, oh,
That's a perfect
so
that's a
good.
perfect description for it, right?
It's great. And then the pork buns, I mean, come on, obviously all of this is amazing. I work on a show called Suits, so I have to ask, when you see these power lunches happening, do any of them look like they're lawyers?
Some
Do they?
Some do. Some have their suits. You know, they look down. They want to get down to business.
Why do you think ramen is so popular?
Because everybody grew up with the instant ramen.
Yeah.
To see it in its original form, I think is definitely an attraction to it. Plus, it can come in so many different styles.
Chef Lloyd, I can't thank you enough for having me, for teaching me how to make this. I can't wait to impress my friends and show them how to do it as well. And I can't wait to come back, so I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Can I keep eating?
Go ahead.
Can I keep eating? She loves it. Okay, there's another one here. Lunch with Meghan and French chef Sylviane Delpic, part 1. Oh my goodness, the squad had a... Let's bring it up.
Chef, thank you so much for having us. I'm thrilled to be at the 21 Club. I feel like it is a quintessential New York power lunch spot. It's an institution.
The 21 Club started in 1929. The owners used to go downstairs to have drinks because alcohol was prohibited, of course, back in those days.
So it's a speakeasy.
It's a speakeasy.
I don't think a lot of people know the story behind the decor here, which is so specific to 21 Club. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
All the toys were given by our customers, and this is one of them is very unique and special. It started with one of the plane on the other section. The competitors came from another plane company and saw the plane there and started to put theirs.
Oh my
And
goodness.
that's how it started, and now, you know, we have hundreds.
And so today, I know we're going to learn how to make one of your classic dishes that I think is probably one of the most popular I've heard for lunch.
Yes, and this is kind of my signature dish that became a 21 signature dish for lunch, chicken paella. The secret with the eggs is that you kind of tenderize the chicken. We're gonna dip it in panko breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese like this. So you want to make sure you do this before you pan out the chicken. To break down a piece of chicken like this, you want to start with a big size. Then you want to go with the thinner side.
Just gonna back away from the pounding of the chicken.
So what we do here, with the chicken paella is so beautiful, is that we take the size of the inside of the plate,
Yes.
and we cut out the paella. Span it out so it cooks quick. You want to let it crisp up a little bit. We're going to use arugula. It's a little bit on the bitter side.
Yeah, I love the pepperiness of arugula.
They are organic from the chef's garden, which is in the Midwest. A little bit of thin herbs, a little bit of lemon vinaigrette. Great for the spring.
I love this too because it's a really healthy dish.
The salad makes it nice, and people appreciate that actually.
Of course.
A little bit of truffle oil. This is my secret weapon.
Secret weapon.
To make a nice little nest, so it fits perfectly in the center of the plate.
I'm laughing. Just fast forward a couple years later in the UK, secret weapon. That's why I was laughing. Okay, let's continue. It's almost done.
See, everything has to be a little bit on the fancier side here, so even a traditional chicken paella has to look beautiful.
Okay, so it continues here. Let's pause. Lunch with the executive producer of Suit, Jean Klein, part 2. Okay, 1 minute and 5 seconds.
It's a perfect lunch dish because I like protein in the middle of the day. I like a little decadence. This is the kind of restaurant that when we started the show, we would have had a giant debate about.
Why?
Well, Kevin, our good friend who directed the pilot, had a very specific idea for the aesthetic of the show, which is what you generally see, the glass and steel, sort of modern Midtown New York. And so in the pilot, we stayed away from old New York. Do you think you could also get the chef to show us the secret wine cellar?
Yes. It has to be done.
Do you know the story behind this thing?
Yeah, it was a speakeasy when it first opened.
And I don't know exactly where it exists on the premises, but technically the wine cellar itself is at a different address. So this is 21, and the wine cellar was, I think, at 19. And the idea behind that was if somebody walked in and said, "Is there liquor on the premises?" they could look at them with a straight face and say, "No, there isn't."
Oh my gosh. How do you know that?
I read.
That is very funny because I said the same thing about Meghan. I was like, she reads a lot, and there's this, she didn't know. Okay, overall, this is only a fraction of all culinary projects Meghan ever participated in. She was involved into many charitable initiatives too. I'm so happy she has her own show now. I'm sure she was dreaming about it for years. Okay, so these are some images. Look at her taking very serious in this bottom here. Very serious taking those pictures. For IG here, she's smiling and all of that. But this one, she looked very serious. Okay, bless you for all the videos. Your thread is creating a buzz. Tap on both. There's all of that. Okay. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has always had passion for cooking through the last 10 plus years. Okay, so this is the beginning of the thread. They took a screenshot. I don't know. What is that? That's an ad. Okay, love this thread. I knew she was for real when I found her noodle recipe she called Sexy Filthy Mush. Okay, so this is on YouTube. I'm not gonna play it here. I just remember thinking, oh my God, she's really pretty. She's a positive person, not intimidating or scary at all. A young woman's fond recollection of meeting Meghan on this program. Kids will always tell it as it is. Okay, thank you for this very informative thread of Meghan's past life as a cook and a well-known foodie. She's going back to her root and I am very happy for her. Looking forward to her show and every other project she and Harry have in store for us. Thank you for this thread. Although I am mostly an eater than a patient cook, that's me. I hope to get someday the Together cookbook and try the toast with apple butter and ricotta. Her taste is exquisite and she is so elegant. Thank you for posting this. Can't wait to watch her new show. And hopefully there's a tie-in with American Riviera Orchard. Okay, I knew it was about time she made her own cooking show. It's very on brand of her. Okay, this is such a great thread. Thanks for compiling these clips. Okay, so there's more. Let me move on. I have another, so this is the, okay, I think I read that comment. Okay, I'm already 32 minutes. There are 2 other tweets that I want to share with you. And I see as a note, I put INVICTUS. Let's see here. Okay, so there's this here. Did I miss it? Serious question. When did Meghan Markle's husband, Prince Harry, confirm that he will be at the 10th anniversary of his IG in the UK? Who did confirm it? His spokesperson, the IG? We never saw any list, okay? And I've seen articles that would tipped to be there, right? Yeah, I saw a couple of them flying around, and I think I just took one, and this is it. I don't think so. If Harry or Meghan or the spokesperson don't say anything, it's BS. Okay, entertainment. Prince Harry confirms UK visit for Invictus Games anniversary. Exact date reveal. Meghan Markle is also listed as guest at the upcoming service. And you know what that reminded me? It reminded me, okay, if they said it, I didn't come across it. Okay, but for some reason, this reminded me during Lilibet's birthday, first birthday when she was, the whole family was in the UK. and the picture that they put out with Lilibet's clothes. And then I believe either Daddy Fell run out and say it was one of the UK-based, I don't know, company who did it. And then people went and shop over there for that. When in fact it wasn't. It was a California-based type of thing. So that's what this remind me of. So they're mentioning the names or whatever, but I don't think so. Okay, so that's that. Prince Harry confirmed UK visit for Invictus Games anniversary. Prince Harry return to the UK has been confirmed for the upcoming. Nah, I didn't come across, and I apologize as of now. If they did, I didn't come across it. Okay, I did not see it, so I'm not gonna confirm this. I'm just sharing the BS that's going on over there. But use your own discretion. You could do further investigation about that. Research. Okay, Prince Harry return to the UK has been confirmed for the upcoming 10th anniversary of Invictus Games. According to the Daily Express, Harry doesn't deal with these people. The Duke of Sussex is set to speak at the service in honor of the anniversary, which will be held at St. Paul's Cathedral on May 8th. It's around whose birthday? Is it Archie? But anyway, isn't it strange that the British media never asked their spokesperson for a confirmation about that? Okay, Matt Wilkinson said he contacted Archwell and they told him they aren't ready to announce their plan. He needs to mind his business because Harry already said they will not speak to the Sun about anything. Like I was saying, okay, is the event real? All right, so there's all of that. All right, so that's that. We don't know if I do come across something that confirms it from the Sussexes itself, their spokesperson, then I will share it with you. Other than that, this is BS. Okay, so there's another one. I see, half sister. What is that? I don't think I want to put it here. Let me just get it out of the way, and then I may not go over all of it. And this is the last one. Okay. I wonder if the sight of blueberries gives Kemi PTSD. Okay, what is that? Resentment oozes from every line. Just before her first birthday, Meghan throws blueberries around the kitchen as her father laughs in delight. We then laugh about cleaning up the mess though, adds Samantha. Toward the end of the book, she brings up the blueberry throwing incident again. I don't recall her hearing Dad say no to Meg about anything, and I couldn't help but wonder what will happen if he did say no. I couldn't help but think that allowing kids to throw blueberries all over the kitchen wasn't such a good idea after all. Which book is that? We don't need to know. The Squad. Where did I get that? Alright, let's read some of the comments. Samantha should focus on reconciling with the 3 kids that she lost custody of. She seems to have a particular hatred for her younger child, Noelle, given the way she speaks about her in tweets. Okay, I don't follow her, so I will not know. Bear in mind, she have been 18 at the time. I'm not surprised she abandoned her kids. Okay, as Noelle said, she should never have been a mother. Wow. Okay, sick puppy Kemi, not blueberry. What a felon. Okay, let's pause. And that's why Ashley loves Meghan and barely speaks to her mother. Can you imagine? I know. Okay, so everything about the kind of a person she is that she could be that resentful and hateful toward a literal baby who wasn't even 12 months old. Here, bear my grandchildren. Love that. There's the laugh. Okay, so that's that. Let's do a prayer. Later tonight, I'll cover these, and there's a lot of new. This is what I just covered. Okay, oops. Let's undo. This is what I just covered. Thread Meghan Markle cooking video by itself. So this will be on this channel, PYTE Entertainment. The Left Behinders will be on our part of Pure Service. I didn't record these yet, so hopefully later tonight I'll record those. Okay, and then there's a lot of new tweets coming up. I fell asleep. Okay, so let's do a prayer for Meghan. That's when I was looking for Jessica Moroney thing. Prayer for thanks. Okay, thanks and future projects. Okay, let's say future road. Let's not be too specific. Future road. God will lead. Okay, future road ahead. Let's put ahead. Okay, so there's that here. We thank you for the experiences that have brought us to this moment. We thank you for the work of others that gives breadth and depth to our own work. Be with us as we move forward, rejoicing with you and supporting one another. We ask this in your holy name. Amen. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated... Oh, something happened. Oh, I think I was switching accounts. Okay, there it is here. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And don't forget to check my shop. Hopefully this weekend I have some energy to do some more design, and hopefully you like some of them. Okay, thank you for your support.